What you're about to witness is a Roth IRA ladder conversion strategy in all its glory. Let's get to it. Hello everyone, my name is Zach and welcome to On Cash Flow, where I help you become a master of your own cash flow. Now let's get started. We briefly need to cover how the Roth IRA ladder works, just in case you need a quick refresher, because I think this is the best strategy for achieving financial independence and early retirement, and getting money out of your retirement accounts before age 59 and a half without paying any penalties. Basically, what you're gonna be doing with the Roth IRA conversion ladder strategy is you're gonna take a traditional IRA account balance and you're going to slowly convert it into a Roth IRA over a period of several years. And each time you make a partial conversion, you would need to wait 5 tax years before you can withdraw that conversion tax and penalty free from your Roth IRA. And this ladder would continue on and on in your retirement. You can see on the little example that I put up on the screen here for you that the amount that I put increases the converted amount by 3% per year, in case you want to increase the amount that you withdraw for your retirement based on the average inflation rate. Now, when would you do the Roth IRA ladder? Well, you can do the Roth IRA ladder pretty much at any time, but probably the best time you're going to do it is you are going to perform the Roth IRA ladder the year after you retire. Let's say you retire in 2023, but you might have worked all of 2023, or maybe you worked for some of 2023, and so you had a relatively higher income that year. So you might want to wait until 2024 before you start your Roth IRA conversion. That's because you might not be making as much income, and therefore you're going to owe a lot less taxes when you don't have that higher income. So that's probably the best time you want to start your Roth IRA ladder conversion. And then once you do your Roth IRA conversion in 2024, 5 tax years later, that's when you can withdraw that amount that you converted. Next, I'm going to show you how I actually do my Roth IRA conversions, so you're not just hearing about it in theory. But before I get into that, I just want to say really quick that I use M1 for all of my investments. And while I do love using M1, and I highly recommend that you try M1 out for yourself, the Roth IRA ladder can be done with pretty much any major broker. They're all going to be able to do the Roth IRA ladder conversion as well. But I personally just like using M1, and I'll talk more about them at the end of the video. But let's get on to actually doing the Roth IRA ladder. This is my actual money that I'm converting from a traditional IRA to a Roth IRA. Okay, so this year it happens to be my wife's traditional IRA and her Roth IRA that I'm going to be converting. But you know, that whole community property thing, right? Okay, but seriously, you can see right now, at least as I recorded the video, that in my wife's traditional IRA, she had $97,392. And in the Roth IRA, she has $64,426. Both of these accounts are currently invested 100% in VTI, which is Vanguard's total stock market index exchange traded fund, right? That's the whole mouthful right there, but basically it's the US stock market. And what I want to do here is I want to take some shares that are in her traditional IRA, and I want to convert them into shares that are going to be into her Roth IRA. Us simpletons might call it transferring, but you know, this has to be a conversion because that is what the IRS calls it. Let's take a look at how many shares of VTI are located within the traditional IRA right now. So you can see right here on the page, M1 says we have 476 shares of VTI, and they are valued at $204.56 per share. But this is very important. We don't want to convert all of those shares at once because we are creating a ladder, right? We are doing it slowly over time. So we are going to do a partial conversion, not all 476 shares. And the primary reason why I don't want to do all of them at once is that when you perform a conversion, the amount that you transfer is taxable income. That's why it's better to be retired first with a lower income so that you don't pay as much in taxes. If I were to convert all of this all at once, then I would pay taxes on $97,000 of income. And I certainly don't want to do that. Now, I went ahead and did the math separately, and I chose that I want to convert about $36,000. So here I'm going to show you how easy it is to actually do the Roth IRA conversion using M1. And it's really as easy as telling M1 to do it for you. Not really much that you need to do on your part. So you can go ahead and open up a support ticket from M1. And when you do this, you want to make sure that you put a partial conversion, and you need to know how many shares you want to convert. I know that I want to convert about $36,000 worth of shares, and so that's how many shares that I need to convert. And then, for me personally, I like to just reiterate in the comments what I want done using the description. Since it's required that I fill in the description anyway, I just tell them what I want done. And then you go ahead and submit it, and it's really as simple as that. Now, wasn't that conversion just totally awesome? Now that I converted some shares from traditional to Roth, I want to convert you into liking this video. But seriously, if you're enjoying this video so far, please make sure you hit that like button. It really does help me out, and I would really appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right, now you know what the Roth IRA ladder is. You basically know why you would do it, and now you've seen how it is done in real life. But I still want to share with you why it's so important and why would you go through all of this trouble to create a Roth IRA ladder conversion. Well, the number one reason is a lifetime of tax savings. So this strategy is a lifetime strategy, and it saves you so much money on your taxes. Here's the gist of it. So imagine this. You're a working professional. You're making a decent income. And during your career, the amount of money that you make puts you right there in the 22% marginal tax bracket, which means that some of the income that you make is going to be taxed at 22% when it comes to the federal government. And now imagine this. You're saving for financial independence. You possibly want to retire early, at least before age 59 and a half. And in order to do that, you are putting money into a traditional IRA and or into a traditional 401k at work. And the reason you're doing this is that you're going to be saving a lot of money on your taxes because you get to not pay taxes on the amount that you put into these accounts, with a few exceptions, such as if your income was too high. But in this case, your income is not too high, and you are contributing $3,000 per month towards your early retirement or $36,000 per year. Now, how much money are you saving by doing this? Well, if you are squarely in that 22% tax bracket and all of that $3,000 was in that 22% bracket, then you are saving $36,000 times 22%, which is $7,920. So in 1 year, that's how much you are saving on your federal income taxes by contributing to these traditional accounts. Every year you do that, you're saving a lot of money on your taxes over time, and you're building up these traditional accounts. Now you've built up enough to where you can retire early. So you go ahead and you stop working a full-time job, and then when you have a year where you don't have a full-time income, you start your Roth IRA conversion ladder. If you are spending $40,000 per year, then you might want to start with a Roth IRA conversion that's about $40,000. And so instead of being in the 22% marginal tax bracket, that $40,000 is going to put you into the 10 or 12% tax bracket. If you also consider taking away the standard deduction from that amount of income, then you're only going to be paying a very minuscule amount of taxes while doing your Roth IRA conversion. So you paid a lot less taxes during your working career because you were putting money into the traditional accounts. And now while you are retired early, you are doing a Roth IRA conversion with the amount that you need to spend, and you are paying a very low amount of taxes on that as well. And so that is how the Roth IRA conversion ladder saves you taxes over your entire lifetime. And by the way, yes, the Roth IRA conversion ladder also saves you from that dreaded 10% extra tax penalty that is usually associated with withdrawing from your retirement accounts before age 59 and a half. And that's because the Roth IRA has a special provision to where when you convert money to it, you pay taxes on it. 5 years later, you can withdraw that amount from your Roth IRA tax and penalty free. Imagine if you weren't doing the Roth IRA strategy and instead you just took that $40,000 directly from a traditional IRA before age 59 and a half without any other special exceptions to the penalty. Then you would be paying $4,000 before regular income tax on that $40,000. And I know that you certainly do not want to be paying that. And now you know a little bit more about the magical Roth IRA ladder. I want to know from you in the comments below, what is your overall impression of the Roth IRA ladder strategy? Is it something that you want to pursue in your own life for your own early retirement or financial independence? Please let me know in the comments below. I'm really curious to hear what you have to say. And after you're done leaving that comment, I would highly suggest that you at least check out M1. I ended up transferring all of my investments to M1 from Fidelity a few years ago because I gave it a try and I really liked how the platform operated. I thought it was super simple and it was really easy to understand, and it was the best place for me to have my investments. And now I partner with them to also share it with you. And so if you're interested in just trying out M1, of course it's free, and a lot of the times they actually offer a lot of bonuses for signing up, so definitely check it out. You can go to oncashflow.com/resources, and right there on that page, you can see where I talk a little bit about M1. You can click through to there. If you click through there, it is an affiliate link, which means that if you possibly end up using their service, I could get a small amount of payment for that as well. So just by checking it out, even if you don't end up using the service, you are helping this channel out, and I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Zach from oncashflow.com, and I hope to see you next time. And now, while you're retired early, it is a lifetime of tax